Hi guys, welcome back to The Good Place, episode 2. I'm excited to see what happens next as I will remind you guys that I have already watched season 1, but I'm doing a refresher for season 2, 3, and 4. So, I'm excited to see the outcome of the drafts. I do not remember what happens. I remember highlights of the show, but not everything. So yeah, let's go.
Let me be your ethical guinea pig. My soul is in your hands, soulmate.
What's it gonna be?
I don't know what to do here. This is a mess, morally speaking. This is a putrid, disgusting bowl of ethical soup.
Okay, well, how about we just chill and go to the town meeting and talk it out after? Great. Hey, how do I make that helper woman show up? Hello? Quick question. Can anyone access our search history, or is this an incognito browsing situation like when you're stalking a hot mailman from your work computer?
It is 100% confidential. No one can access what you ask me, including Michael. Now, what kind of pornography would you like to see?
No, not porn. I need
Porn?
clothes.
How is that her
Yours,
first?
cheese with stripes.
There you go.
What do we know, Janet?
We know where it happened. Here.
Yes, thank you, Janet. The chaos happened here. See, that's the trouble with these perfect systems. One little flaw can lead to... Well, it can lead to Gary over there. Hey, Gary. Hang in there, buddy. It's leaking. What is that called again?
Sweat.
Right. It's not used to being in a human body. And what do you do with sweat? Do you lick it away? Is that right?
No, you dab it with a cloth.
Oh, right. And then you lick the cloth? That seems weirder.
Okay, I had forgotten that.
Okay, that's a good sign. It could mean that this is almost over.
Oh, such a relief. That was my first time as a fashion don't, and I did not care for it.
She's annoying, but she's endearing, so I like her.
Things are settling down.
Metaphysics of Morals by Immanuel Kant. It's a treatise on the aesthetic preconditions of the mind's receptivity to duty. It's a book on how to act good.
Oh, great. So you decided to help me.
I don't know. A greater obligation to my community. Are you taking someone else's spot? Someone who deserves to be here?
Ooh, on that question, I honestly think I was just put here by mistake. Because Michael called me Eleanor Shellstrop, so he knows I'm me. He's just wrong about my overall quality level.
That's-
Please help me, man.
that hurts. That must hurt.
I am worth it.
Tell me one fact that you know about me. I mean, we spent the whole day together. You must remember something. What country am I from?
Is it racist if I say Africa?
Yes, and Africa is not a country. I am
I
from
just remember he speaks
Do
French.
I have any siblings? Where did I go to college?
Trick question, you didn't.
I was literally a college professor.
Je me
Do you not
rappelle de ça.
remember
I
one
remember that.
single thing about me?
Dude, things have been nuts around here. I bet you don't know anything about me.
You were born in Phoenix. You went to school in Tempe. You're an only child. Your favorite show is something called The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And your favorite book is Kendall Jenner's Instagram feed.
How did you know all that?
Because you are constantly talking about yourself. You are the most self-obsessed person I've ever met.
You should see Kendall Jenner's Instagram feed.
Hey, this is my fear about you, Eleanor. You are too selfish to ever be a good person.
Well, I
Ouch.
think you're wrong.
What country am I from again?
Niggle.
Sensodyne.
How?
That is a brand of toothpaste. Look, the only thing that you are concerned with is your own happiness. That's your problem.
Driver. And the loser is... Let's see.
Wait, you never get picked and you're always the one who draws the name. Let me see that.
There's no need. Everyone here believes in my integrity 100%. Right, guys?
I bet it's her.
Give it to me.
The record? I did that out of principle because it absolutely had your name on it.
If I check the other ones, I can figure it out by process elimination.
Second-hand embarrassment.
Out of principle, let it wash over you, Betsy. This is what integrity looks like.
started. Things have settled down. Woo. So hopefully we're off and running. Welcome to orientation day 2.
What
Now,
is all
today,
this?
we'll start with
This is
something
the good
everyone
place. Why
has
did they
always
not clean
wanted
this
to
up?
do. Fly.
I do want to do that. Like roller coasters. That took me a while. I had to Google that. And roller coasters, you know when it goes down, I don't like it because it's like my heart stays up there and I'm down there. So I don't like it. But I would love to fly. I think that's contradictory.
Still observing. Even here, in the good place. Truly inspiring.
Well, Tahani, it's not really your job to clean up, but I suppose there's no harm if you really want to.
Well,
Her face is like,
we need about 12 volunteers.
Oh,
I can't believe all these people are passing on flying to pick up garbage all day. Have fun, nerds. I'll be soaring through the air like a forking bird.
Eleanor and I would love to help.
Hurrah, hurrah, yay!
Dude,
You want to prove you're not selfish? Here's the perfect test. There's something fun that you want to do, and then there's something less fun that people are doing for the common good. Which do you choose?
yeah, okay, that seems cool.
Hey up there. Having fun? Or does it maybe suck, probably?
Well, I wouldn't call it fun. I'd say it's like 50 million simultaneous orgasms. Better. How's volunteer garbage pickup?
About the same.
Great.
So I asked last time, do you guys want me to talk about things that about spoilers from first season 1 that I remember looking back on the show? Someone said yes. So I will say this. I'm gonna spoiler talk for season 1. You have been warned. I love that the like kind of background characters are all demons. And so this, like, she was saying what, like, oh, I hope you're having a good time, and she knows she's not because she's a demon. And it's like, she must be like, that dude is so, like, miserable. And, like, seeing Tahani go up on stage and try to volunteer, it must be, like, kind of, like, hilarious, because knowing that, you know, they're in the bad place, trying to be good and sort, is hilarious to me.
Truly a masterpiece, the likes of which I've never seen. And I've been to Johnny Depp's private bird sanctuary.
well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. But it's also dead wrong. This neighborhood is a disaster. See, I must have made a mistake somewhere, and it led to all this chaos, and now I'm just terrified that it's going to happen again.
Spoiler talk. Because this is all acting. He's just, like, saying bullshit. It's going swimmingly. It's going so well. He's just acting to make them feel kind of bad. Like, dedication to a point.
I'm trying to put a good
Like,
face on.
I wonder what he's feeling
well,
inside.
This face that I've constructed for myself, but the truth is, I'm just miserable. I have to go. Thank you so much for your service.
Oh no. Powerful people do not handle failure well. Michael could be heading for a total meltdown. Soulmate, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Should we say it at the same time? All right. 1, 2, 3. We must help Michael. Oh, you sly devil. Keep me on my toes, aren't you? All right, come on. Let's go.
my area is almost garbage free, so you're gonna help me figure out how to stay, right?
Oh, that is a really tough question. Most great philosophers would say helping you is pointless, that you can't try to be good, especially when your motivations are so obviously corrupt.
Yeah, but what do most great philosophers know?
On the other hand, Aristotle thought the moral virtue is something that you could get better at. He compared it to playing the flute. The more you practice, the more you improve.
Aristotle, that's my boy right there. He was the best. I mean, most people agree he was the best one. So it sounds to me like you are on board the Help Eleanor train.
Well, I've narrowed it down to 2 possibilities. Yes and no.
Well,
There was
no
other
worries.
possibilities?
Just hit me up when I'll just keep doing what I do best, being super considerate and selfless.
And she just purposefully made him, or not.
Eleanor, reminder, we switched to a rotating system for choosing a designated driver, and it's your turn.
Got it. Full disclosure, I forgot we were doing this new system. I got off work early. I've been here for about an hour, and I'm already pretty drunk.
Someone else will do it.
Good call. Guess the only place I'll be driving is through the giant loophole in the system I accidentally discovered.
Make something even more beautiful. Like with Cindy Crawford and how short she is.
Oh, Tahani, if I made one tiny mistake in my design, if there's a single glitch in the system, if even one blade of grass is angled a fraction of a degree off, the whole neighborhood is compromised. Whose dog is that? Guys, whose dog is that? Whose dog is that? You see, this is one of those glitches I was talking about. Nice try, puppy. Whew. That was a close one.
Teacup! Have you seen my dog?
Oh.
Janet, I'm finished with cleanup and I'm ready to fly. How do I start? Hop on the launch pad and conjure an image that brings you pure joy. Some people think of their wedding day or favorite vacation spot. People puking on roller coasters. People puking on roller coasters. It's working! Ow! What the fork? Janet, any chance this is a scheduled trash storm?
So here's the situation, Vita. I kind of kicked your dog into the sun, but I got her back, and everything seems fine.
Teacup, thank goodness you're okay.
Everyone, it is merely a construct of a dog. It feels no pain or joy or love.
Teacup doesn't love me?
Oh, no. It definitely feels love. Do you actually want a dog that loves you a little bit more? Because I can kick her right back into the sun and get you another one just like that.
No.
Oh, boy. I'm making things worse.
All right, that's all right. Breathe. Breathe. You breathe? If you do, then just breathe, because everything's fine, Michael. It's fine.
It's raining garbage. Run! It just started raining trash out of nowhere for no reason at all. Okay, fine. My bag broke, and I ditched the trash instead of taking it all the way to the dumpster. But in my defense, there were only 5 minutes left in flying, and I wanted to go flying.
How is that a defense? You made a bad choice.
I made a bad choice. We could have literally been flying, and all you wanted to do was talk about morals. I mean, you're like the worst part of Superman.
This is a relief. I can stop my deliberations. You are a selfish person, and it is pointless to help you. You are on your own.
How about this trash storm, Gunner?
More cleaning up to do.
It's a dream come true. We're okay. You can't die here.
Come on. I mean, even you have to admit these guys are psycho.
I don't know. It's
Fortitude. You're a mountain of strength.
Spoiler talk. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm only saying spoiler talk. Okay. I'm gonna say spoiler talk and then I'm gonna do a not spoiler talk. I love how frick, I can't remember his name. Tawny and the monk who's not actually a monk. I love it because he's just doing this, but he's like acting as well. He has nothing to do with this. Okay, end of spoiler talk. I love how she's like taking her own grave, you know? She admitted to it and she's like, oh, you're the worst part of Superman. It's all like, yeah. Why would anybody want to help you when they say like, you suck with your morals and you're literally in heaven. And you're like, no, fuck morals. Well, I guess if you're in heaven, but like, to stay in heaven. And it's not like it's the only time you're ever gonna flying in your literal, like, kind of time. Like, forever. You're forever there. You're gonna be able to fly more than once.
I'm not a mountain of strength. Yes, I understand. The strength is inside me. It's been there all along. Of course, I can overcome any obstacle. Oh, thank you, Jianyu. Thank you. I'm back.
You did it! Oh, you have so much to teach me. Maybe I should try to be silent too. No, really. Look, here I go.
She's gonna do it.
That was wonderful. So cleansing.
It's like 2 seconds.
Hey guys, good news and bad news. See that hot bartender over there? He's into me, and we're gonna bang it out. The bad news is it means I can't drive you guys home. But I did call a cab for you guys, but they recognized my number and they didn't want to come. I've thrown up in a lot of cabs. So, are we good here?
Eleanor, you have a very important choice to make. If you blow us off, you are banned from Thursday night drinks forever.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'll see you guys at work. Peace. You, let's go.
Was a bitch. I'm sorry.
Hey, how did you know I was here?
I saw you from my window. That's where I live, by the way. Not that you ever asked. What are you doing?
I went to all the places where I dumped trash earlier and cleaned it up so it couldn't be traced back to me.
Well, it looks like you cleaned up everything. You're doing this because you feel bad. And you're not even doing it to get me to help you anymore, because I told you that's not going to happen.
Okay, yeah, fine. I felt bad for stupid Gunnar and stupider Antonio and the whole neighborhood. I felt bad about what I did. It was a weird feeling. Not used to it. Didn't love it.
Feeling remorse about being wrong isn't as good as just doing something right, but it's a start. Look, I think you're capable of change. And I will help you try.
Oh, wow, man, I swear I won't let you down. Hi there. I've collected the worst smelling garbage that I could find. Just don't want me to dump it inside of Antonio.
No. No. We were so close. You see how much I don't remember of this show?
Antonio's house.
Secondhand embarrassment.
No, I did not.
Good morning.
Michael, do you know what the best part about this place is? You figured out how to make a to-go cup that doesn't leak right where the seam meets the lid.
Oh, I'm so glad you noticed. I was very proud of that. One of the hardest problems I had to solve. Eleanor, I know what you did.
I think he's talking about
the
the
entire neighborhood by yourself. I knew you were special, but this is proof.
Well, I was just doing my part, you know? And, since I'm special, your words, I didn't get to fly.
I'm sorry. No, I've had to ban flying for 1,000 years. Too many injuries. One resident hit a rotting turkey carcass at 1,000 miles an hour. It just exploded into this fireball of turkey flesh and bones and sinew. Anyway, enjoy your coffee. And the cup.
That was traumatizing.
Way to go to pull this off. It will take hours and hours of studying ethics and moral philosophy.
But like that's the thing. Even if she studies ethics and she just wants to act good, you can act good and not actually feel the emotions. That's the hard part. Get her to feel like being good.
We're gonna have assignments and quizzes and papers. It's gonna be so much fun.
Remind me what I'm getting out of this again?
You get to avoid eternal damnation.
Oh, yeah, right. Hey, I got you a present.
What?
Senegal.
That's not a present. That's just common decency.
Yeah, but I fork and nailed it.
Good talk.
I don't remember who. What's up? Um, this is the outro. So, episode 2. I had forgotten a lot. I remembered the flying. I did not remember the garbage. I only remembered that she didn't have time to fly. And that's it. So, yeah, I like this episode. I think she made some progress. And, you know, first episode, I didn't remember how much of a kind of bitch how much she sucked in her life until we saw these shots of like her, you know, sucking and things. It's just like one drive, and from what they were saying, it's like she was never driving, like driving them back, and she never wanted to do it. It's like, wow, just wow. And it's funny because I feel bad about every little thing. Now it's better, but still I feel bad about a lot of things. And then she was like, oh, I felt bad about this, and like, that's a weird feeling. I don't want to ever have it again. It's like like she never had that feeling, so I was like, huh, that's weird. That's like, I wouldn't have thought of it. But I hope she did. I don't want to spoil. But I think I'm gonna mostly say the spoilery things in the video, which I did a lot more than I wanted to, compared to the usual stuff. But yeah, I like where this is going. I do not remember who, what, how, sent that card. I think I know, maybe. Got an idea, but not sure. I did not remember all. I remember just like going like this all the time. I hope Jihanyu, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce his name right, gets out of his vow of silence soon, because she's like kind of supporting it, like, to Hani, but like it shows on her face that she's like freaking done with it. She's like, can you please speak to me? And she said like, oh, I'm gonna take a vow of silence. She took literally like 2 seconds and she was talking again. It's like, wow. But yeah. Anyways, I think that's all for now. I think I'm gonna have more to talk about outro wise after and like season 2, because now I know this. I know mostly where it's going, so I don't have a lot to add on, to wonder about that much. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Leave a like if you liked it, and subscribe to see the rest of the series, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.